CGM. Trash Peterson is what some of her haters call her. Tash Peterson. Why she's bad for the vegan movement. Durianrider can do a video about that. I disagree. Someone said, I disagree with Trash Peterson. Well, I disagree with you. I agree. I support. Give the double thumbs up to Tash Peterson. If you don't know who it is, you're probably living under a rock on TikTok. Tash Peterson, young girl coming out of Western Australia there, doing some great things on the social media. Using her account. We all have social media accounts, but only, unfortunately, a very, very minute percent of us use these accounts to put out some message out there that leaves a positive legacy for you, the animals, the planet, and the environment, etc. For me, activism is the rent we pay for living on the planet. I believe humans, our purpose in life here, our life purpose on planet is to look after it. I mean, look how advanced we are in thinking and creating stuff. I mean, look at this. We're communicating on a freaking phone while some Wi-Fi rays in the sky. It's freaking crazy, pretty amazing. And so why would we have all this talent in our brain and destroy our environment? That's just dumb as fuck. So you have people like Tash putting out some good content. And I mean, hate her or love her, you have to agree. She has confidence 10 out of 10. Right, she'll go into the mall, she'll throw the tomato sauce blood around there, and people will grab her and get in her face and assault her and stuff, and she will scruff it up. You know, she's like, she could be a cage fighter. She probably was in a past life. You know, like she's just confident, isn't she? Just getting it done. Just boom. Zero social anxiety. Just maybe she had that and she's like, fuck it. Social anxiety doesn't help me with my goal. My goal is to spread a message, speak up for the animals, create some controversy, get some attention. And she's kicking ass with that, isn't she? So I think that she's great for the vegan movement. Yes, I can understand some people are like, oh, it's too extreme. It's like, well, it's starting conversations though, isn't it? All right? It's starting conversations, and that's the main thing. Well, you know, like, she could be a bit more like, you know, toned down. That's for other people, right? That's not her style, okay? And you can do both. You can be toned down for the NPCs, or you can be in your face, and people are like, oh, what's a vegan? Oh. All right? Now, yes, people use that as an excuse. Well, I go vegan, but I don't want to be, like, judged in the same basket as, like, you know, you extreme guys and girls. Come on, you're just being fucking soft. Don't try and justify your complacency to us, all right? Come on. The world is absolutely collapsing, okay? And again, I've been saying this for years, and it's finally coming. Look at the prices of rent, all the violent crime. It's increasing out there. You know, it's hectic. And people say, oh, no, it's not increasing. It's actually less. It's just that we've got phones. No. No way, man. I grew up in the 90s, and I was involved in graffiti and stuff, and there was gang fights, and, you know, I had half my teeth cracked. It was just, you know, just rough and tumble tussles and stuff. You know, and we had a level of respect for police back then. And now there's just the youth crime. No way we were doing the stuff that the kids are doing today back then. No way, man. No way. It's off hook today. And the amount of drugs kids are taking and how easy they are to, it's crazy, man. It's sad. And this is in Australia, the best country in the world in terms of opportunities, quality of life. You know, Australia's number one in terms of the overall for most people. But look what's going on in here, okay? So it's getting fucked up in Australia. Look what's happening around the world. Pollution's going up. I see the skyline. I used to go right up Mount Lofty 20 years ago. Look at the skyline. Perfect blue. Sky's clear. Now I go up there, smog. I'm like, what? And we have Adelaide has probably the best air quality in the world, but you still see the pollution thing going there. And a lot of that is due to meat and dairy. And then we have the low-carb diets where people are too fatigued to ride a bicycle. Oh, let me drive a car to the shops and pick up my meat wrapped in plastic. It's crazy. So all that pollution and stuff, the fatigue. Or don't eat carbohydrates, eat meat. Then we get fatter and sicker and more fatigue and drive a car and create more pollution, cut down more trees to grow more wheat and soy to feed livestock instead of feeding humans with that. All right? 90% of the world's grain is going to feed livestock. It's absolutely crazy. And if you go through any supermarket bin, or even work in a supermarket or a restaurant or whatever, and you see how much meat and shit gets thrown out, it's absolutely criminal, All right, so we're so wasteful, and you have girls like Tash Peterson, instead of just posing with a smiley face, they're actually putting out a good message. Okay, so boom, double thumbs up, support that. And you can have your comments and criticisms about me or Tash or whoever, but are you uploading more content than us? Are you reaching more people than us? What's that? No, because you're lazy. Yeah, that's right. Okay? If you've got a better way, fantastic. And there are different ways. I used to, before even social media existed in terms of YouTube, I would go to the Royal Show here in Adelaide and I'd dress up as a pig farmer and walk up to families who were like looking at the piglets of the kids and I'd say, hey, the show's ending up. We're selling bacon here, $5 a kilo. Do you want to sign up for it? And the kids would be like, what, bacon? Yeah, I said, yeah, it comes from the pigs. We kill the pigs afterwards. And the kids are like, oh, no, you can't kill the pigs. I'm like, oh, sorry, oh, you guys are vegetarians. And the mum and dad are like, oh, we're not vegetarians and we're not vegans. And I'm like, oh, just sorry, kids, this is where bacon comes from. And I would do that. No cameras, no, just, you know. And I get kicked out. Or that area, the pig farmers and cotton, they were slow. I got to say, meatheads are fucking slow. I've been there for hours. You know, the pig farmers would be over there, and I'll be talking to these people, and I'd hand them a Go Vegan Peter flyer, and these meat tards were like, and eventually they cottoned onto it, because I was just getting so brazen. But if you look at the meat tards, and I used to be a meat tard as well, and we all are really, aren't we? We're just raised by this meat tard society that says you have to eat animals or you won't get enough protein and all this bullshit, this propaganda. And then one day you start to question it and go, hang on, actually, no, it's fucking all bullshit. And the less meat you eat or absence of meat, you have better health. We're not vultures. We're not carnivores. We're not hyenas. We're not lions. We're not fucking carnivores. Okay, the more meat you eat, the higher your risk for heart disease, colon cancer, obesity, etc. That's fact. That's fact. No one's disagreeing with that. Even the meatardest, redneck, fat, obese doctor with blood pressure 160 over 110, all right, will agree that the more meat you eat, the more your risk of cancers, especially colon cancer. There's no debate on that. The heart disease thing, blah, blah, blah. There's no debate about the colon cancer shit. There's no debate on that. Look at all the, anyway. So I think it's great that Tash is out there doing it, getting it done, and yeah. And then if you don't like it, you don't like the style, fantastic. Do your social media account and offer an alternative style to fill the gap, if you think there's one there, and just crank it out, all right? We need more people. The solution to pollution is dilution. So let's all get on there, smash out content, okay? Smash out content. That's the main thing. I don't judge how vegan someone is these days based on some micro whatever. I'm like, how much content do you upload, okay? How much content do you upload? Or are you anonymous? And every bit helps, all right? Well, I don't want to be on social media. I don't want to put my face on there. Okay, you can do have non-accounts, you know? You have to be a loudmouth like me. You can do a non-accounts. Just get it out there. Or you can leave positive reinforcement comments and stuff like that. Just get it out there, all right? You can engage with the meatards out there and stuff like that. And we're all meatards, okay? Some people even go back to being a meatard because they get so freaking hungry. Like, oh, I tried a vegan thing and I just cut out the carbs. I cut out the carbs like Dr. Greger said. And I cut out the sugar and I didn't drink fruit smoothies like Dr. Greger said. And I just felt like energy and I needed to eat meat because meat is a protein. You know, and that's it. So that's why I make videos countering all the bullshit out there. Because then you got people going vegan. They're like, okay, this makes sense. And then like, okay, so what am I going to do vegan? Okay, so no processed carbohydrate, not much carbs in general, because Joey Carb Strong says don't eat too much carbs. Fucking. So people go on a vegan, and then they're going off of it because, I tried it. I didn't cut out the carbs in it too much, like Charlie said. And it's called Carb Strong. I grabbed that name. Or they get Greg, or they get because this orthorexic people who are sincere, but sincerely fucking wrong, because they bring their eating disorders shit over to vegan land. And then they provide these templates that are guaranteed fail, okay? Guaranteed fail. Smashing the carbohydrate. Getting enough carbs is the cornerstone of sustaining vegan life. And you'll see the less carbs someone eats, the more meat they'll eat, or the more cravings they'll get for fatty meats, etc., right? Or meats in general. Because you get your calories from plants, carbohydrate, or your body's going to give you fats then. Simple as that. So if you want to succeed in a vegan lifestyle, watch the videos I recommend, what I do in terms of nutrition, and you'll be lean, and you'll have energy, and you'll be fit, and you'll get a CGM on your arm, and you're like, damn, really? Fat really does create insulin resistance. And this proves it. All right, get one of these things. I love putting up my data, especially the NutriSense one. That's got really, really good biometrics. And you can really see it. Oh my God, if I eat too much fat, this is what happens. Okay? Insulin resistance is caused by excess dietary fat and protein. Anyway, let's get back to the topic of Tash. They call her trash, but I think she's just taking out the trash, isn't she? She's taking out the trash. I would say Tash attracts the trash, right? And they want to target her and give her a hard time, but all they're doing is giving her some good attention. And I think she's very young and fresh on the scene, doing great things and learning about the ways of certain people and certain biases and certain laws and stuff. And the main thing to how to be an activist, for how to have longevity, is you got to have fun, right? Make it the fun. And if you're a chick as well, like, man, if you're a female, like, you're pretty much bulletproof, aren't you? No one can make any fake rape claims about you or whatever. Like, you, as a woman, you are pretty much bulletproof because you are so protected. All right, we live in a very matriarchal society, meaning we look after women. Like, if we're walking down the street and I scream for help, we're like, I don't know about that. If a girl screams for help, you're socially obliged to help her. That's called a matriarchal society, where the men are like, yeah, you're a man. Look, your problems look after you. Your job is here to look after people. We don't look after you. And that's fine. That's what it is. So if you're an activist, right, if you're a woman, female, you have the most power because, one, you can't be cancelled. The only way you can be cancelled as a woman is if you cancel yourself by making fake claims. Right, like that Brittany Higgins girl cancelled herself by making fake rape claims about Bruce Lemon, etc. And then, she's just been wiped, and she's got all the comments on Limited and stuff like that because people are like, hey, you fucking lied about that. Boom. So otherwise, if you don't get into that drama as a woman, you are fucking bulletproof, and your career is just endless. If your career is just aesthetics, then you have a use-by date, unfortunately, social society says. But if your career is based on truth and helping the planet, it is timeless. It is absolutely timeless because you cannot be cancelled. You can only cancel yourself as a woman. Isn't that amazing? As a man, like you see what Donald Trump's doing right now. Donald Trump, he's with some Stormy Daniels person, his porn star saying, well, I'm not sure if I fully consented that time. And I'm a porn, but as Trump, he's had to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars in his court bullshit just because some chick's going, I can get some clout and a bit of money from this. Yeah. But imagine if the tables were turned. Imagine if it was Stormy Daniels running for presidency and Donald Trump. No one would care. The cops would be like, mate, no, fuck off. No one would care about that. If you're a female, you are bulletproof unless you'll fuck your own. Like, here's an example of Amber Heard. Right? Amber Heard fucked herself. She destroyed her reputation by making fake claims and exaggerations about Johnny Depp. That's my point, all right? She's totally fucked herself. No one with any right mind would be like, Amber, I wouldn't want to be in the same room as her because I'd be fearing fake allegations. Other than that, she was like, bam, dynamite. So, bit off tangent there, but on tangent in that if you're a female, please upload content to social media. You are untouchable. You are bulletproof. You can only fuck yourself. No one can fuck with you. No one can. They can say comments about, you look like you. That doesn't mean shit. Like, you cannot be cancelled. You can only cancel yourself as a woman. By cancel your thoughts, you can cancel yourself by saying, But other than that, women on social media, that is where the power is at. And I see so few women taking advantage of that. It really, really pains me. It really pains me. But I would say that the most successful people in terms of money-wise I've coached on social media have all been female. All right? Yeah, sex sells. Sex sells. Guys want to watch girls. Girls want to watch girls. All right? That's just how it is. Even gay bros want to watch girls. But yes, Tash Peterson, great example. Uncancelable, getting it done. as long as she keeps having fun with it and not taking the haters seriously, which I know she doesn't, or she shouldn't, then boom, long-term career, cranking it out, having fun, getting it done, being a voice for the voiceless. That's what it's about.